Yo, yo, yo. What's up, my guys? It's your boy Ojetic back. I just wanted to show you all that I recently hit the Ultimate Champion, no big deal. This is the deck that I used to get there. Obviously, it's the double Pekka Knight, the Mega Knight Pekka deck. I guess it is the Pekka Knight deck, if that's what you want to call it. Um, you're not going to see this anywhere else. I threw this together, something that I came up with on my own. And I've been kind of just beating people down, man. Just beating people down. Obviously, that's my cousin and stuff, but Ultimate Champion, man. I mean, I'm just putting the hurt on people all day, no big deal. And I kind of want to share some of these with you guys so that way you can see. The first one that I want to do, I shared it with my clan over here. So this one, I really like it because there's a moment in there where the match can kind of go either way, and it's at about the 1 minute mark. And so the play that I do is pretty crazy, and you're probably not going to see it. Obviously, you got to let the guy know at the beginning of the game that the game's over, I'm going to win, so that way, he doesn't expect anything else. I don't want him coming into the game thinking that he's going to win or something like that, and then, obviously, when it's done, he quits Clash Royale, doesn't want to play anymore. Maybe he quits games in general. I don't want that. That's not what I want. I like having competition. I like more people to go against. You know what I mean? Makes my life interesting. Thank him right there. Obviously, let him know that I appreciate the trophies that I'm gonna get from this. Okay. Now look at how much damage those skeletons do, man. Those skeletons, since I started using them, are insane, man. It's like 200 damage per shot. Well, obviously, like on the tower, it's a little bit different. So he does a pretty good defense right here. Kill that. Drops the guard. So now there's really nothing to be done. I don't want to spend any more elixir to protect my Pekka. So I'm just going to let him die. Solid exchange or whatever. He thinks he's going to get a lot of damage right there. He gets a little bit. Counters with the arrows. So he's like, oh yeah, I'm good. Whatever. Got 1 hit. 2 hits. And then, yeah, that's basically it. It was kind of a scrub move in my opinion. So look at how much damage we're going to do right here. That's 600 damage to the tower. So I'm light. Okay. Now we're chilling. So right here, I'm going to pause the video really quick. So right here, I know what he's going to do. So without even obviously looking at the stuff that I can see right now, I know that he has the Royal Giant Evo. I know he's going to drop him in, and I know he's going to drop the Fisherman in the back to grab my Pekka, distract it, drop the guards on him and stuff like that, and then he's going to destroy my tower because it's that strong. So I had to come up with a little bit of a strategy to counteract that, to do something a little bit different, something that he's not going to expect. So check out what I do. It's pretty crazy. Boom, Royal Giant in the back. Now I'm going to take a lot of damage, but now if you see on his screen, he's confused. He has no idea what to do. So boom, he's beating down my tower. Got it down to 700, but see now what is he going to do? He's got a 14 elixir push coming his way. Alright, drops that. Boom, that gets destroyed. Beautiful lightning. I don't know why he would even put his Fisherman right there. He really wasn't going to do a whole lot of damage or anything like that. Now he's just got like 18 elixir coming his way, and there's nothing he can do to stop it. Tornado that, beat that girl down right there, no big deal. So I could have gone for the 3 crown. I probably should have gone for the 3 crown right there. Dropped it down there, but I'm just kind of like toying with the guy at this point. Drop that down. I know he's going to have to drop his Royal Giant. He doesn't have anything that could do any more damage, so I'm just saving my Mega Knight Evo. Kind of laugh at him a little bit. Let him know that it was easy dubs. Didn't even strain myself too much. Boom. Easy dub. Alright. Now I want to give you guys some key strategy tips here, okay? Now when it comes to strategy, initially with the open, you gotta let them know the game's over. Gets them frustrated, gets them in their head. Sometimes they don't know what to do. They mess up, they start doing stuff all crazy. Now this match right here, I was kind of just messing around. I don't know if I was like distracted or if I was doing something, but I was kind of just messing around a little bit, and that's why you can see that tornado was really bad. You can see a lot of the moves that I do are not super great. But at this point, I'm just, like I said, I'm just messing around. I don't really care too much. That was a good move right there. Solid counter. Okay. Boom. Boom. So I don't really know what this guy's deck is. And like, it's kind of weird. He's got that. He's got that. Drops this. Gotta let him know, obviously, that the game's over before it even starts. So I spend a little bit too much elixir there, which is why I kind of have to eat this Dark Goblin. Laugh at him, let him know it's all okay. Not worried about it. Fast forward a bit. So he drops the guards, right? Drops the guards. My natural response when people drop guards, I like to drop my P.E.K.K.A. in the back. My P.E.K.K.A. Works with my tower. He usually will destroy those, no problem. I don't have to worry about him. And then he drops this. So I could theoretically defend it with the Electro Wizard. I could defend it with the Goblin Gang. But I really just don't care at this point. I'm just kind of like, I'm just going to leave it, see what can happen. And the problem with these decks, especially with what he's doing right there, you can clearly see it, is he's throwing all of his elixir to destroy my towers. Which, don't get me wrong, it's clearly working, right? But now he's got to deal with my P.E.K.K.A. He's got to deal with my full health Mega Knight. And he's got to deal with my Skeleton Dragons. And that's a lot of elixir to counter, especially when you really don't have any. So now, boom, I'm pushing here, splitting those. Boom, automatically on the tower. That tower is pretty much gone. Obviously, I got to get rid of these because they're still doing a significant amount of damage, but that tower is gone. There's nothing that he can do about it. So I'm waiting over here. I'm checking it out. I only have 600 health on my tower, so I'm kind of like, ugh, like I'm kind of screwed here either way. More than likely, I already know he's going to destroy my tower. I'm just going to do what I can, see what we can do here. So at this point, I'm like, damn, my tower's down. I got to make a nice little comeback right here. And I'm just kind of seeing what he's going to do. Gets a little fancy there with the magical archer. Tower's gone. There's no way he's going to defend that tower. It's gone. GG's. So now we're even, right? Now it's the first to the 3 crowns. So he's got a nice little push. They're rushing on the left. I send Big Bubba over there to take care of all of that. Bad move right there, putting all those little things together. Easily taken out. So now, like, this guy's just going balls to the wall. He doesn't even care, man. He's just going straight up. He's trying to get that 3 crowns so bad. He's desperate for it. But that kind of backfires on him because now right here, you see I have a full 14 elixir push, full life P.E.K.K.A., full life Mega Knight, and I still have those Skeleton Dragons that are going to still do a little bit of work right there, even though they kind of got killed right away. Easily going to get rid of those Royal Guards. No big deal. We're going to get rid of that Magical Archer because I hate the Magical Archer. And at this point, it's like, okay, bro, what are you going to do? He spends so much elixir defending and stuff like that and attacking that he has no defense left. So now it's just, the tower's gone, man. I mean, it's just a matter of when it's going to be gone. Boom, beat those down. P.E.K.K.A. 2 hits, and that's game over. Easy dubs. Thank him for the trophies, like I always do. Give him a little laugh because he thought he was going to win. Alright, now let's go to this next one. So those are some pretty good battles right there. Now I'm going to go to my actual battle log over here, and there's a couple of them that I want to show you guys. So a lot of these decks, they're pretty mainstream decks. So I just kind of want to show you a little bit how I counter them, or how this deck in particular counters them. Obviously, we start off the game right here. You got to laugh at them. You got to let them know it's a good game. All right? So that's probably going to be a little bit of that right there. Good game. Thank you. Good game. Got to let him know I appreciate his trophies. It's going to get me up there to the #1 spot. So I appreciate him. This is when the actual battle starts, right? Send that over there. I know he's got the P.E.K.K.A. I'm like, damn, that bastard. So I drop my P.E.K.K.A. in the back. P.E.K.K.A.'s always kind of P.E.K.K.A.'s, obviously. But look at the damage he's giving up on this left side. See, people don't really worry too much about those Skeleton Dragons. But, I mean, geez, look. 2 of them, 2,900. What is that? 1,500 worth of damage? Just, oh, man, insane. So now I'm going to have basically a full life P.E.K.K.A. on the left, right? And I still have my Mega Knight on the right side to counter that. So this guy's kind of in a bit of a situation here. Now, I could use this Electro Wizard. I think I end up using it. No, I don't end up using it. Yeah, I could have used that Electro Wizard, but check out how I use it. I use it on the right side. still gets that guy down, but now he's going to push alongside the Mega Knight. Beautiful counter. Obviously, the P.E.K.K.A is going to counter all of that, but when you have the Electro Wizard, it's going to do so much damage that P.E.K.K.A is probably going to come across the border with like, I don't know, like 50% health. So use that right here. Let him know it's well played, but obviously it's still a good game. Still a good game. He knows. I don't got to say it. He knows. Nice counter right there. So, ooh, he picked a very bad time to drop that on the other side. That tower is gone. There's absolutely nothing in his deck that he can put down that's going to defend that. There's nothing he can put down. So now he's got to still defend that because that could potentially 3-crown his entire tower. On the left side, there's not a whole lot he can do. I'm going to take a little bit of damage, obviously. But now look at this recover right here. Boom. His main tower is getting the beatdown over there. And now I got a full-fledged push on the left side going. I'm going to leave it alone. I could have backed it up with the Electro Wizard, but I knew he was going to drop his P.E.K.K.A. Drop my Electro Wizard in the back. And look at that damage I still get on the left. Even though the P.E.K.K.A is a great counter, when you drop the P.E.K.K.A in front of the Evo Mega Knight, the Mega Knight typically will hit it into the tower and get like 300 to 600 damage. So I let him know it's a good game. I mean, it's been a good game since the beginning. I mean, by that I mean it's been game over. He already knows he's going to win. And yeah, that's basically a good game. At this point, I just finished beating down on him. You know, kill all of his troops, crush all of his dreams, the usual. And now he knows. Now he knows that it was a dub from the beginning. Hit him with the peace out. Easy dubs, no big deal. So that was a good match. Let me show you guys just a couple more on here that I want to show you. Let's see. That's a good one. People typically go against those. This one right here. The Golem, I like that one. I mean, it's good to show, but that's just not a good Golem deck, so I'm not going to show it. This one right here, I guess I could show that one. I don't really want to show it. That was just a really easy dub. That one I already showed you guys. I want to show you something where they're like a little bit more mainstream decks, so I can show you kind of how to beat them. Ooh, this one right here. This is that stupid deck that everybody's using right now, where it's just like the exploding dudes, the bush, and then the freaking I don't know what it's called, the champion or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. So you have this, yeah, that one. That's the guy. So that's an easy counter by the P.E.K.K.A, especially my level 16 P.E.K.K.A, which is why I use the chef. So just beats down on it. He's just wasting elixir at that point, just hitting it back and forth. I guess he's damaging it a little bit, but it doesn't really do a whole lot. You know what I mean? So now I'm just gonna send it, see what goes on. So look what's gonna get me a good amount of damage right here. So on this push right here, look at these skeleton goblins, bro. I'm not even worried about his damage here, but look at those skeleton dragons, bro. The skeleton dragons are really getting in there, beating him down. So at this point, I gotta thank him, let him know that the game's over, tell him I appreciate the trophies that are coming my way and whatnot. Boom. Doesn't touch my tower. See, and a lot of these guys, they just rely on that Evo. So that Evo right there, if you just let it go, I think it gives you like 2,000 or 2,500 worth of damage. So it's kind of nonsense. I think it's way overpowered, the most overpowered thing in the game. But it's okay. Let it go. See what happens. So I'm going to drop this in the back. Oh, psych. Wrong one. Dropping it right there. So the bandit is actually going to destroy that. So I could push more. I could put my skeleton and stuff, and I could maybe kill it. But I'd rather just put it up against my P.E.K.K.A because my P.E.K.K.A is obviously going to kill it. Ignore those bombers. Whatever. Do 1,000 damage. I don't even care. Boom. Go through there. I'm going to drop these little puppies in the back, you know what I'm saying? Kill those. We don't like those. Tornado wall this. Smack him up. Ah, so now we have a nice little push going. So he's got that bandit. That bandit's going to do a pretty solid job. But look at how much damage my troops are going to do. So look at these skelly dragons. Look. Ah, it doesn't even get it. Psych. I take it back. My skelly dragons didn't do anything. Ah, so he thought I was going to get those little... Ooh, I'm going to get a little 1,000 damage right there. Psych. Ah, baby. Give me that right there. Beat those guys down. Put that right there, bro. What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? Zap. Zap. That's 800 worth of damage right there, bro. Now look at this. Oh, this is such a good move right here. Like, they're about to start beating on my tower. Look at this tornado. Stops both the wall breakers and those little freaking bush dudes that are in there. Because they were both gonna do some serious damage on my tower. So right here, I'm a little bit screwed. There's not a whole lot I can do. Boom. Maybe if he would have just let it stay on the tower, he might have won, potentially. But he got a little greedy. Got a little greedy right there. Right? Okay, we're going to drop those down. And at this point, it's like, well, what are you going to do, buddy? Like, what are you going to do? Like, it's GG's already in the chat. Like, I don't understand what you're thinking. Boom! Look at that Electro Wizard. Boom! Boom! Easy dubs. Obviously, you got to thank him and laugh at him a little bit. Let him know that you're the best. Let me see if I got one more really good one for you guys. Let me see. I could do the drill. The drill's pretty good, but that one was a really easy one. I'm not worried about that one. That was an easy one. Let's see. I'm trying to find one that was like pretty close. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted that was like a solid game, or it was like anybody's could have gone this way or that way. I think I'm gonna do this one right here. I think this one right here with the P.E.K.K.A. is pretty solid. I don't remember though. Let's see. It's 2-1, so obviously it was a close game somehow. Alright, here we go. Get it going, get it going. Drop some little deal out there. Okay. Nice little arrows there. We don't want to get too much damage. So obviously this guy's beating me, right? Boom! What are you gonna do to defend that, buddy? And then boom, he drops P.E.K.K.A. and I'm like, whoa! That's okay though, because I have my P.E.K.K.A. too. I still let him know I appreciate that his efforts and stuff like that. We don't want the game to be too boring, right? I'm gonna drop these on the side. I'm gonna drop this. And at this point, I mean, it would be really hard to stop that P.E.K.K.A. here. So I just go balls to the wall to the right one, man. Balls to the wall, go to the right tower. My left tower is already gone. You could try to defend it a little bit later, but let's see what we do right here on this right tower. Now, it'd be really, really difficult for him to defend that, looking at the cards and stuff that he has. So his right tower is gone. My main tower is at 1200. He was one shot away from 3-crowning me right there. Obviously, I knew, being that I'm an experienced ultimate champion player, that I wasn't going to destroy my tower. So at this point, what a lot of players do is they focus so much on that main tower. But the main tower is very, very hard to destroy. So they focus so much on that main tower, they start pushing all kinds of stuff, and typically they end up wasting a lot of elixir. So you're going to see that right here. This guy wastes a lot of elixir trying to get the best of me and get that 3-crown. And in my opinion, it's a little greedy, right? It's a little greedy. You don't have to go for the 3-crown. You can just try to get a 2-crown and get the dub. And that's kind of what, in my opinion, is my build right here is downfall, you know? So I'm going to go ahead and throw that right there. If he drops his P.E.K.K.A., it still should get some hits on the tower right there. So that's exactly what it does. So you're going to see, like, boom, knocks the P.E.K.K.A. back. And that should get a hit right there. Boom. So that's 300 damage, right? Nothing too crazy, you know what I'm saying? But we're still adding up. That's another 120 right there. Now he lightnings that. That's 6 for 4, right? Not bad. Not bad. But, I mean, it's not good, right? Boom. That's destroyed. That's destroyed. So now he's got a solid push going right here. Okay. Drop that in there. And I thought my P.E.K.K.A. was going to hit, but it got zapped. I was like, hello, chill, buddy. Let's just chill for a second there. Maybe he thought the game was over, but it wasn't, obviously, because I'm the best. Alright, nice little 200 right there. He's like, oh, it's going to hit the tower. It's going to hit the tower. Psych. Boom. 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 That's going to kill that for sure. Alright, so now he's overspending elixir. This guy just really, really wants a 3-crown. So now, skadoosh. Drop that in there. I'm going to lightning the shit out of him. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. That's gone. That's gone. Tornado that back in there. Where you going? Where you going? Come in. Boom.
So now, I mean, this guy's putting the hurt on me, man. He's putting the hurt on me. I only have 700 left. What am I going to do? This is what I'm going to do. So look, this right here, he messed up because if you guys didn't know this, when you drop your P.E.K.K.A. in the back against an Evo Mega Knight, the Evo Mega Knight is going to hit the P.E.K.K.A. to the back without getting a crazy amount of damage. It's going to beat down on your tower. Obviously, there's ways to counter this. You got to drop other types of troops, but he doesn't have a lot of little troops there. So look right here, boom. Look, that's 300, 600, 900, 1200. That's game right there. Easy dubs, easy comeback, no big deal. Just the best, bro. Just the best. I don't want to make the video too long, so I'm going to cut it right there. But I just want to show you guys, this is the deck that I'm using right now. You can know it's the Ogetic deck. It's already been, copyrighted and whatnot. But basically, some of the key strategies here. You want to play defense for the most part at the beginning. You really don't want to use your big cards unless they use a lot of elixir. You want to use them more towards the end. You can split them. You can use them on the same side. It just depends on the strategy that they're using and the defenses that they have. A big part of my strategy, if you guys noticed it, I mean, I'm just talking crap the whole time. I'm telling them good game, I'm telling them things, and I'm getting them a little bit frustrated. And I think that in itself helps out a lot when it comes to, especially like in this higher league, they don't expect players to be doing that stuff. So just that, pretty good deck. Try it out. Let me know what you think about it. If you got any questions, let me know, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. All right, my dudes. Appreciate the watch. Y'all have a good one.